Self-care rituals, prioritizing your well-being in a chaotic world. In a fast-paced world, prioritizing well-being often feels like a distant luxury. We juggle responsibilities and ambitions, putting ourselves last on our to-do lists. Yet, taking care of ourselves is not just a nice-to-have, it's essential. Self-care isn't selfish, it's the foundation of a fulfilling and resilient life. When we nourish ourselves, we can better support those we love and tackle life's challenges. But what does self-care truly mean, and how can we integrate it into our lives? Self-care rituals are small, intentional actions that remind us we deserve kindness and respect. Let's explore impactful ways to prioritize our well-being, turning fleeting actions into sustaining daily rituals. Morning rituals, setting the tone for the day. Mornings are powerful. They set the emotional and mental tone for the hours that follow. Establishing a few self-care rituals to start the day can help us enter each morning with calm, focus, and intention. For some, a self-care morning might look like sipping a cup of tea or coffee mindfully, savoring each sip without the rush of scrolling through emails or social media. For others, it could mean dedicating just 5 minutes to gentle stretching, waking up the body and centering the mind before diving into the day's activities. Consider starting your day with a few minutes of gratitude journaling. Taking note of even small things you appreciate, like the warmth of sunlight or the support of a friend, sets a positive foundation for the day ahead. It trains the mind to look for the good amidst the inevitable challenges we'll face. Whatever form it takes, your morning ritual is about honoring your time and space before giving yourself to the demands around you. Mindful movement, connecting with your body. In our digital world, it's all too easy to become disconnected from our bodies, spending hours hunched over screens or rushing from one task to the next. Mindful movement, even in short bursts, is a potent self-care ritual that helps us reconnect with our physical selves. This could mean a morning yoga stretch, a brisk walk around the neighborhood, or even just pausing for a moment to roll your shoulders and take a few deep breaths. Movement isn't about meeting fitness goals or achieving a certain look, it's about listening to what your body needs. When we move mindfully, we give ourselves the opportunity to release tension, boost energy, and bring awareness to how we feel in our bodies. It's a moment to ask, what does my body need today? Whether it's a vigorous run, a soothing stretch, or simply a few minutes of deep breathing, mindful movement can transform how we relate to ourselves. Nourishing the mind, mental self-care. Our minds, like our bodies, crave nourishment and care. Mental self-care can take many forms, but it's fundamentally about creating space to reflect, recharge, and process emotions. This can be as simple as taking a break from work to sit quietly, closing your eyes and focusing on your breathing for a few minutes. Meditation apps, guided imagery, or even a walk in nature can be powerful tools to calm the mind. Another mental self-care ritual is setting boundaries around screen time, especially with news and social media. The constant flow of information can easily overwhelm us, feeding stress and anxiety. Setting aside unplugged times throughout the day, maybe during meals or before bed, can create much-needed mental space. When we take these moments to quiet the mind, we increase our resilience to stress and our capacity to handle whatever life throws our way. Emotional check-ins, honoring your feelings. Taking care of our emotional well-being often requires tuning into how we're feeling without judgment. Regularly checking in with yourself, asking questions like, "How am I really feeling right now?" can be a powerful act of self-care. Self-compassion is key here. Our feelings are valid, whether they are pleasant or uncomfortable. A helpful ritual for emotional self-care is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and emotions without censorship can provide a safe space to process experiences, understand reactions, and even gain insight into recurring patterns. Embracing your feelings, rather than suppressing them, allows you to work through and heal rather than carrying unprocessed emotional weight. Indulging in simple pleasures, embracing joy. Self-care doesn't always have to be serious. Sometimes, the best self-care is simply finding joy in life's little pleasures. This can be as simple as taking a warm bath, enjoying a favorite meal, spending time in nature, or watching a funny movie. We often downplay these small pleasures as unimportant, but they can bring us back to ourselves in profound ways. Make space for joy in your life by creating rituals around these pleasures. For example, if you love reading, set aside a quiet half-hour each day to enjoy a book with a warm cup of tea. If cooking relaxes you, try making a new recipe every weekend just for fun. Indulging in simple pleasures reminds us that life isn't only about productivity, it's also about savoring the moments that make us feel alive and happy. Nighttime rituals, preparing for rest. Just as our mornings set the tone for the day, our nighttime rituals prepare us for rest and renewal. Creating a bedtime routine can help signal to the body that it's time to wind down, allowing us to transition from the day's busyness to a state of relaxation. Try dimming the lights, avoiding screens, and engaging in activities that promote calmness, such as reading, listening to soothing music, or practicing gentle stretches. Gratitude journaling can also be incorporated into your nighttime routine. Reflecting on the positive aspects of the day, however small, creates a sense of closure and peace before sleep. Nighttime rituals not only promote better rest but also serve as a reminder that the end of each day is an opportunity to reset and recharge for what lies ahead. Setting boundaries, protecting your energy. In a world where we're constantly accessible through phones and email, setting boundaries is a crucial self-care ritual. Boundaries protect your time, energy, and mental health, ensuring you have the resources to take care of yourself. This might mean setting aside no work hours, limiting social commitments, or creating dedicated times for rest and solitude. Learning to say no is a skill that can empower us to prioritize what truly matters. Boundaries aren't about pushing people away, they're about creating a life where you can engage meaningfully without feeling overwhelmed. By honoring your limits, you're honoring your own well-being and creating space to be fully present in the areas of life that matter most to you. Practicing gratitude, cultivating a positive mindset. Gratitude is a self-care ritual that shifts our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in our lives. Regularly noting things you're thankful for, whether through journaling or simply in quiet reflection, fosters a mindset of appreciation. Even on difficult days, gratitude helps us see the positive moments that might otherwise go unnoticed. Try listing 3 things you're grateful for each day. It could be as simple as a sunny sky, a good conversation, or the meal you enjoyed. This practice doesn't ignore challenges. Instead, it helps us approach life with a balanced, positive outlook. Gratitude is a gentle reminder that even amid stress and hardship, there are always bright spots to appreciate.